Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Spock. We are here today on a little video. I actually really wanted to talk about the recent SRV that was put in the game, the Scorpion. I think it is a fantastic vehicle, and I really did want to compare it to the original Scarab that we've had in the game for a while. And would you just look at that? The sun came up right on time. Also, this beautiful ring planet as well. As you can see, I have my exploration crate. You guys know a lot about it. It's probably one of the most famous ships I have in my YouTube channels and in my arsenal, even though it's not a combat ship, but it is a very useful ship. Nonetheless, I really wanted to talk about these two. I am personally very happy with what they've done with the Scorpion. It is a phenomenal wheeled vehicle. It has great armament. The fact that it has a powerful cannon plus a missile launcher, that's a seeker, even great. What's great is you can even dumbfire it, even better. I love how it's a two-seated fighter. It pilots really well. It's not nearly as fast as this. I mean, it's still fast, but not as fast as this, and not nearly as agile. Like, this thing can barely jump up in the air or go really that fast, even with 4 pips the engine. But it's still great. It's so good for combat zones or just really driving around because it has such good traction, good grip. It feels heavy. It doesn't jump around or get all crazy like the Scarab can. And I've pretty much mastered this because we've had this for, what, 4 to 5 years? 6 years, maybe? I don't know. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but we've had it for a while. And you can tell this is a mechanical tank, and it sounds like one, and it's beautiful. It is just downright beautiful. But I did want to go over the stats of each one just to let you know. And I know a couple people have done this, but I figured I'd do my own little video on it because why not? So for the SRV stats, we can see what they are here. The shields are 50, kinetic, shield, of course, thermal being the worst because that's how this game works. Armor 108, 20 armor rating, bad for kinetic, bad for explosive, but okay against thermal and caustic, I guess. So yeah, let's go over to the Scorpion and check and see what it has. And its stats are pretty redonkulous. And also, it can hold 2 people, as I said, so you do get an extra pip, I am pretty sure. I am hoping... Oh, let's first check this out. As you can see, we have 130 shields, which is fantastic. I never lost my shield once when I was doing a ZZ, and it's so tough, and it feels so good to drive around. As you guys can see, it has the same shield ratings, 162 health, same armor rating, same shield resistances, and yeah. But it's just the fact that it has a bigger shield pool, and it costs really nothing to restock it as well. As you can see, I mean, it's super dirt cheap. It's the same thing as the Scarab, and it just feels so good to drive. Like, it feels heavy, it doesn't bounce around, and overall, it's just really fun to drive. I have had more fun driving around in this than I think I've ever have in the fucking, well, I about took out my own SRV. I forgot, I switched my binding to T instead of the right mouse button now that I have 2 fire groups. Never something I had before, so it's never really something I thought about, so yeah. But, it's definitely a lot more fun to drive, and more durable. It just sounds like a tank. You can just hear it. It sounds like it's on even treads for that much matter. I just like the little noises it makes. Like it grunting and shifting, and it's so good. And I'm so proud of FDev for finally doing this. I don't know why it took them so long. This is something they needed to do a long time ago, and I'm really hoping we see more wheeled vehicles like this, because I think this is what really can change up the ground game for exploration, for ZZs, for PvP on the ground, if that ever really becomes a thing, and anything else for that much matters. I mean, it's just overall fantastic. And I hope one day I can see where some sort of SRV comes out of SLF bays, or something like that. I would love to see giant armored vehicles come out of ship launch fighters or just ships in general of some variant somehow. It's cool that you don't need to have any different type of hangars for this ship either. It does weigh more, but it doesn't do any sort of penalty to your ship, so that's even better. But overall, I am super duper proud of FDev for adding this in. As I said, I don't know why it took them so long. I mean, apparently they hired someone to do this kind of stuff. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but overall it is a lot better. But yeah, I mean, of course, the Scarab is always classic and always going to be a bit more agile, but it's just the sheer fact that this thing can stay on the ground and not skid around and make it somewhat good, even though some people do enjoy the driftiness, I guess. My friend just enjoys driving around on planets with SRBs, so I understand how it is. So yeah, I mean, I'm still happy, nonetheless. I really just wanted to go over this kind of video because I really wanted to discuss kind of the differences, kind of what my thoughts on it all, because I really think getting my thoughts out there is kind of nice. I'm always curious to see what you guys think as well, but overall, I am very, very happy, and I'm actually about to go out exploring soon, and I'm hoping to take one of these out and see how it does. I did want to show the jumping of the ship real quick, just to show you it's not that great. So yeah, let's try to jump. As you guys can see, it does not jump very far, and this is a planet with only 0.81 Gs, so not quite 1 G, about 3/4. So yeah, but it's just the fact that it has so much traction, in my opinion, is what gives it my favorite type of thing, because I always got so annoyed about how drifty and how non-traction this is, the Scarab. But yeah, I also just love how it sounds. Let me just show off the gun. Everyone knows what this one's like, but as you can see, it's just a Gatling gun of plasma, and of course you have the missile launcher that will lock on, as you guys can tell. But yeah, I figured I'd give my thoughts on it, and I'm curious to see what you guys think of them as well. I am overly impressed with how it turned out. I really hope we see more. I am hoping FDev gives us more, because this is just fantastic. I would love to see stuff on tracks, different types of suspensions, different maybe jumping, even some kind of shipboard exploration where you don't even have to get out, you can just do scanning. It doesn't have to be the most durable, maybe it can be a different class, super sensitive, I don't know. I would just really hope to see different kinds of vehicles, because I think this is what this game is really about. And I like the ground stuff too, but it really is a vehicle simulator of some variant. Don't get me wrong, the ground stuff has been fantastic. I'm one of those people that was kind of behind it. I still think it could have been done a little bit better, but in due time, maybe we'll see. But anyways, I'm happy. I really have been waiting for this for years, and I'm curious to see what you guys think of it as well. So please tell me down below. What have you guys done in the Scarab or Scorpion, and what do you guys think of the new Scorpion? How do you think it feels compared to the original Scarab? And yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think, guys. I love community feedback, so don't be shy. And until then, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.